Alright guys, we're gonna take a little ride tonight because I've been seeing quite a few strange things actually. So bear with me, we're gonna go down the road again. Earlier I think I was saying there was a red light in the tree to my left. I think it was the last video I posted. And someone said that it was an artifact, a camera like anomaly, that they do editing. I also do editing, believe it or not. I'm a photographer, so I do have a really great camera that I've done proms and graduations and whatnot with. But long story short, can't really see, count me. Long story short, too much light. I have tried every camera possible, I have, and it seems like anytime that it comes to trying to capture any of these phenomenons, they always are blurred out. And I think some of you also have noticed that, and I know my friend Sue, that is a subscriber to my channel, as well as Michelle and a few others, have said the same thing, and also Steve Fee, P-H-E-E, or Steve Fee, you know who I'm talking about. They have said they've noticed the same thing. So what I'm going to say to that red light, if that were a camera anomaly or an artifact, it would have moved. It would have moved from the spot that it was in, because I was moving. Obviously I was moving back and forth, showing the topography and other things, right? But that light stayed the same in the trees. And I will say that I did enhance that photo because it was dark out, but I enhanced it so that you could see the light clouds around the dark V-shaped object in the sky. I did not even notice the red light until after I looked at the video. So again, if you rewatch it, you can see that that red light stays in one spot in the upper left-hand portion of the tree, and it does not move. But I am moving. So I'm gonna leave that at that. But I wanted to pick y'all's brains on a few things. I want to know if any of you are seeing like sequential numbers, such as 1111 or 33s or 911s, 22s, 44s, or triple of those, like 222, 444, 333s. I have a feeling that a big portion of you are, and I have my thoughts on that. So our whole world, obviously, especially now, is based off of frequencies, correct? Sorry, bear with me. I've got to get my defrost on because it's like 69 degrees right now and raining. So again, what I was saying is our life right now, especially, actually forever, it's been based upon frequencies. So you all are familiar with harp playing people, and it was just the first portion of that I'm trying to say, because I gotta watch what I say because I've been flagged a few times. But again, that H-A, you know, okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that because I don't even know how to say it. But they were in Alaska for a while. I am very familiar with them, and they have used frequencies for quite some time. Okay, and I think most of you are probably familiar with that and how it works, and you know what exactly it is that they do, so I don't need to say that. And if you're not familiar with it, look it up. It's everywhere. It's especially on YouTube, because a bunch of truthers on YouTube, so that's an obvious. Okay, so when I go there and I talk about the numbers that everyone's seeing, the sequential numbers, and not everybody, but a huge portion. I mean, think about this. Forever our youth was like, it's 11:11, you know, their Snapchat, they're snapping, 11:11. That started somewhere, right? But everyone's seeing those numbers as well, or their birthday numbers, and whether it be on a receipt, a license plate, or just an address. For instance, like just today, My numbers are always, in the 33s and the 11s. I did the 22s for a while, the 44s for a while. But I never ever even noticed that any time in my life before, except for after I was awakened. So again, for those of you who are awake, you will know what I'm saying with this. Okay, so we have our youth actually doing the snaps at 11:11, or golden hour. Okay, so golden hour is when the sun's coming up or down and it's beaming in your face and they're taking us, a picture. What I'm getting at is these are sequential events. They're sequential happenings. They're happening at a certain time for a certain reason where only you are paying attention at that time, and it's random. It's always random. You never know. But like, for instance, I'm looking at my clock right now. It says 10:10. Okay, that's a first for me. Today was a first for 10:10 because earlier, I'm a process server, so I had an address that was 1010 Knighthood Way. Okay, so that's just an example, and that was also an example of the address, the Knighthood Way. That wasn't the address, but just watching my P's and Q's here, or my 11s and 11s here. So then you go and you take all of this, and you know that the internet is an element that has the use of ether.